You can walk into an AP store with $1 million in cash and still get turned away. But why? Because AP chooses who gets to buy their watches. And if you make one wrong move, you could be blacklisted for life and never get a watch again. As a watch expert, I always ask myself, why is it nearly impossible to buy a Royal Oak from the store? And more importantly, is there any way to beat the system? Let's get into it. Imagine you've been dreaming of owning a Royal Oak. You've done your research, you have the money, and you're ready to buy. But before you can even step inside an AP store, you need permission. That's right. You don't just buy an AP, you apply for an appointment first. AP doesn't have authorized dealers like Rolex, and there are only a few stores in the world. For example, they have 3 stores in the UK. That's it. But let's say you actually get an appointment. You walk into the store, they greet you with a smile, offer you a drink, even maybe let you try on a few watches. It feels like great customer service, but it's not. It's a test. From the moment you walk in, you're being tested. The way you talk, the way you react, the way you answer simple questions like, what do you do for a living? Or, what watches do you already have? Unlike Rolex, AP wants the right kind of buyers. And if you say the wrong thing or sound like a reseller, you won't get offered a watch. And they won't tell you why. They'll smile, shake your hand, and say, we'll be in touch. But let's say you pass the first test and make a great impression. You still won't get the watch because AP won't sell you a Royal Oak on the first visit. Unless you're a celebrity, of course. One guy I know visited AP 4 times and still didn't get offered a Royal Oak. The reason is simple. AP isn't checking if you want the watch, they're checking if you deserve the watch. And here's where things get even crazier. Let's say you actually get a Royal Oak, you wear it for a while, and then decide to sell it. Big mistake, because AP is watching you. Remember, I said everything is a test, even after you purchase the watch. They track every single serial number that leaves their store, and if the watch pops up in the gray market too soon, they'll find out. Don't believe me? It's happened before. A collector in Asia finally got his hands on an exclusive Royal Oak. He wore it a few times, admired it, but then saw an opportunity because prices in the secondary market were skyrocketing. He decided to sell it. A few weeks later, that very watch appeared in the gray market and AP saw it. They tracked the serial number, matched it to their records, and within days, the collector was permanently blacklisted from ever buying another AP again. And he's not the only one. AP has banned multiple buyers from reselling their watches too soon. And here's something even more crazy. To activate your additional 3-year warranty, you must register the watch on their website with your information on it. That means every single AP is tied to a specific buyer. Here's the problem. When you sell the AP and the new buyer registers the watch under their name, AP will get notified. And guess what? You might get blacklisted and banned. At this point, you might be wondering, why does AP even do this? It's very simple for them. It's all about exclusivity. AP produces only 50,000 watches per year, compared to Rolex, which makes over 1 million watches per year, and Patek Philippe, that makes over 60,000 per year. This means AP doesn't need to chase customers. Customers run after them. This drives up resale prices and keeps their brand image very high. They are the brand with the most collaborations, and they release the most limited edition pieces from all the luxury brands. But is there a way to actually get a Royal Oak from the store? The truth is, there's no guarantee. But here's my personal tip for getting an AP Royal Oak. Very simple. Play the long game. AP doesn't sell watches fast. If you show up expecting to buy one on the spot, you've already lost. They want to see commitment, so you need to keep showing up to the shop and show real interest in the watch you're looking for. As a watch expert, something I've noticed in the market, more and more people are now selling their Rolexes to buy an AP. It's clear to me that AP is much more exclusive than Rolex. They really care about their brand image. So if you want to skip the waiting game and have a watch in mind you want to buy right away, reach out to us and it'll be our pleasure to source it for you. Just head over to bigmwatches.com. But now I'm curious. What's your experience with AP?